All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon. We're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, okay?
You say that you love me, but I need the proof. And if you don't show me, I'm cutting you loose.
How is Armon
We're
doing?
doing good.
Still messy or what?
You know the vibes.
There's too many options, all begging me what I look like, chasing you.
Yeah, I'm only talking to Armon. I'm only talking to Armon.
Oh.
Okay. That ain't something I do. You say that you love me.
All right. What is poppin', everybody? Get in here. Get in here. It's time to get into some things. So on today's episode, the Armon Wiggins Show, we got to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro Gramz lawsuit. And we're going to talk about Ice Spice and Little Uzi friendship, okay? So let's start with the Megan Thee Stallion Milagro Gramz. So as you know, Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro Gramz have a long history of kind of not getting along. You know, basically, you know, Milagro Gramz comes from the standpoint of Tory Lanez, and Megan Thee Stallion obviously was a victim of Tory Lanez. And just that whole Tory Lanez trial with Megan Thee Stallion has bred such a nasty ground of vitriol between her and Milagro Gramz, and where opinion meets controversy and, you know, fake deep videos, and it's just a lot of egos. And then there's two women getting into it. One centerpiece, a man. So Megan Thee Stallion pretty much is like, all right, now I'm going to sue Milagro Gramz. I'm tired of you because you shared a video that was not posted by Milagro, but because you shared it, I feel like Megan has been looking for reasons to, you know, kind of pick at Milagro as far as like, all right, I need a reason to get you because I don't like you because you constantly talk about me, and then you've pushed a narrative that I was lying about being shot in the foot, and you had your platform of thousands of people buying this. And so I've been attacked at every chance, and at every chance you get any update that comes across with this case, you try to angle it out of favor for me, but in favor of Tory Lanez. And I need to get you on something, and because you need to get off my motherfucking neck. And because you did this one thing, I can hang you up on that. So it's about back and forth, right? And so now this trial is now being set for September 2025. Interesting though, it's being the trial is going to be in Florida. Neither Megan or Milagro lives in Florida. I don't know if Milagro Gramz has the funds to go and fight a case for 2 weeks in Florida. I still don't know why that's where the trial is being had. I don't know if that's where Megan lives or what, but Milagro doesn't live there. Now, her attorney is asking for more time because he feels like he just got the case, and he wants to have a fair response to the complaint and an accurate one so that, you know, they can be well prepared. You know, that the Megan Thee Stallion's team is saying they have so much information that Milagro Gramz has violated the law and harassed, Megan Thee Stallion. What's interesting is this is not a defamation case, though, like the Tasha K. Cardi B case. This case, I believe, is more about almost like, I think, harassment. Let me see. What are they titling it? Schedule and require mediation, the cause, etc. I don't see the name, like what type of case this is, but it's not a defamation case. It's more like they're angling it in a different way. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know. I didn't really feel like they really had a big case, but we will see. Some people seem to feel like, you know, Megan Thee Stallion and her team and her lawyers, they have a really good case against Milagro Gramz. And I'm just interested to see how this thing plans out. Now, for me, I'm wishing the best of luck for Milagro Gramz. I'm not really in it for either one of them to win. Obviously, it's like, well, you want Megan to win if it's like, okay, well, girl, if you've been harassed, if they can prove that she's just been like harassing her and it's like unwarranted and it's outside of just the freedom of speech and commentary, then Megan should win. But if it's like Megan just trying to not have Milagro have a voice because she doesn't agree with it, then Milagro should win. I don't know. I think that it becomes a catch-22, and I think that we all have to realize as bloggers, like when we say things about these celebrities and we're not on their side, a lot of them don't like us, right? But it is very hard for them to get you on defamation and create a lawsuit because they are public figures. And, eventually we become public figures, so people just say whatever they want to say about us, and you have to prove ill intent, right? But with that being said, you got to be careful not to fall into a trap of, riding the bull so hard to where, eventually it throws you off and you get trapped into something and then you've caught yourself into the middle of a lawsuit. It's because it gets to be murky waters. I mean, we've all kind of been there before. It's like, okay, because once you have a beef with a celebrity and it gets to a point where they don't like you, you don't like them, they're just waiting for you to slip up. So you got to be, I think what I'm learning and what I'm getting is like, for me now, I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't want to break no more stories because I feel like enough celebrities don't like me that they're just waiting for me to try to break a story that may not be true, and then boom, there's my lawsuit. You know what I mean? So everything for me, I don't even try to use receipts anymore. I don't post anything. It's just all my opinion, and this is nothing that I'd say is factual or is anything that I know for certain. I just give, girl, this is my opinion, this is what I'm thinking, and I don't get into who's lying, who's right, who's wrong. It's what I feel about a situation, and I try to keep it above the rim. I try not to go too dark because the minute you start getting dark, it gets into murky waters. I don't get into sex, drugs, SD, none of that stuff. It's just I try to keep it on the music because we're doing music reviews. It's the entertainment. Anything below that, who you're in a relationship with, who you dating, and this and that, and your personal life, I don't want to be involved in that. And having exclusive tea on your personal life, I don't have any of that. Because to me, that is where you find yourself into the lawsuit space. Okay? And it's a very tricky position to be in because I feel like, because there was that lawsuit with Tasha K and Cardi B, it has affected a lot of us bloggers with freedom of speech because they feel like they don't want us to have an opinion on them. And if you do, and if it's not to what they like, they are going to throw their money around and try to silence you. But at the same time, we need to learn as bloggers and media personalities on the internet that, you got to know when to just bow out. This is why sometimes, you cannot allow your ego to get into the ring. And people want me to get into ego matches all the time, but ain't nobody going to give me $1 once I get sued. If it gets too hard, if it gets too hot, I'm getting cursed out by the celebrities. Listen, they want to, I'm backing down. You win. I'm sorry. Let me back out because I really don't, I can't pretend that I have the money. I don't have it. And I don't really have the time. I don't want to be wrapped up in litigation. I don't want my time, my energy, and my mental to be wrapped up in that. And I feel like, this has to be hard for Milagro Gramz to be wrapped up in this because it's like she has to do a show every single day. But her mind is wrapped up in, going through this litigation. Now, if she can prove that, because if she can prove that, and come out on top. I don't know really. I forget what the case is actually about. But if she can prove that, she's not been harassing Megan Thee Stallion and she was just doing commentary and it's just, word of mouth, then at the end of the day, it's just freedom of speech. If she comes out a winner, that is a win for us because it lets people know that, hey, you can't just get out here and be suing these bloggers. This is not a silencing method to just throw money at people. So for that, Milagro should, I would like to see her come out on top just because it's like, before I'm in Megan Thee Stallion's seat, I'm sitting in Milagro's seat, and I do have an opinion every day. So I need a president said that, hey, I could do my job without fear of like being sued. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't think that anything Milagro has said has been that bad, but we got to get into the rest of the discovery and the rest of the actual information. But one thing I don't really like, though, when it comes to the fans, because I'm reading comments and I'm seeing, it seems like so many of the fans always want the people that And it's just so tricky to me. It's like they build you up to tear you down. It's like the bloggers and the social media people, we're the ones that's talking to you. We're the ones that's entertaining you. We're the ones that's more accessible to you. You find yourself on this side of the entertainment or this side of YouTube or Twitter or whatever because this is the kind of content that you like and you find your favorites and you follow everybody that's intertwined. But then it's almost like y'all want to see the bloggers get hurt. Y'all want to see celebrities sue us. Y'all want to see celebrities take our money, silence us, destroy us, smash us, and make us small. And to me, but at the same time, you guys also want us to sit on here and entertain y'all for hours and hours and hours on end. Or when the stories break, y'all are sending this to us. Talk about this, talk about that, talk about this. And then when we give our opinion on it, you're hoping that the celebrity sues us or somehow takes food away or somehow shames us or embarrasses us. And I never understood that concept. Why people want to see people that y'all watch every day, regular average people, be buried and destroyed by the celebrities that y'all don't even like or are jealous and envious of yourself. To me, I just feel like people feel like they do a lot of hero and idol worship. And then two, a lot of the subscribers and followers are a little bit envious of people that sit in this seat and they see climbing through the ranks. And they want to see you humbled and they want to see you defeated, you know? And so at the end of the day, I'm for both. I think that Milagro Gramz should hold her head high, and I'm wishing her luck on that. But at the same time, you know, because I sit in that Milagro Gramz seat, but also I will sit in the seat of Megan Thee Stallion. I cannot, you know, and I have people on YouTube that literally harass me and talk about me every single day. So I will be lying. I will be dead wrong if I felt like, you know, people should just get online and be able to say whatever they want to say because you're rich and famous. Because one day I will be rich and famous. And I don't feel like a person that's just trying to come up should be able to drag me through the mud every day because I'm rich and famous. So at the same time, I think that Megan Thee Stallion has a point too. You don't get to get online and drag and trash these celebrities and because they're rich and famous and antagonize them and harass them every day either. You can give your opinion, but there needs to be a line. And so I think it's on both sides because I feel like I'm going to be on both sides one day. Right now I'm in the blogger seat. One day I will be a rich and famous celebrity. I will be. And so at that point, I can't just be like, yeah, bloggers and media should just be able to say whatever because one day I'll be in Megan's seat. And I won't want people just being able to jump out the window and say whatever the hell they want to say about me either. Does that make sense? So I don't know. Those are my thoughts on that. We'll be following the case, and I can't wait to see kind of what happens and if Milagro Gramz will do a countersuit. All right, next thing, really quick. The internet is kind of dragging Ice Spice. Everybody's kind of trying to figure out like what's going on with Ice Spice. Ice Spice was caught under a little Uzi Vert's picture, sending a white heart emoji. People are dragging it. They're like, "Girl, wrong time. JT's gonna get you. You're a weirdo. Why would you do that? You need people, you need attention, blah, 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 blah." Here's my thoughts. You guys know I like Ice Spice here. I don't think that she's that dumb to like be trying to flirt with that man, given the climate. Because we all seen what happened at the BET Awards. We all seen JT throw that phone at him. And Ice Spice just went through a humiliation ritual this year. So I don't think that she would be that dumb and crazy to bring this upon herself because why would you do that? It's just not smart. But at the same time, she did put it there. And my thing is with Ice, it's like, girl, we got to move a little bit better because here's the thing. For all we know, her and Uzi could be good brother and sister. Her, Uzi, and JT could have kikied and cackled and be friends. And so it really is no tea. You know what I'm saying? But the last time we remember an interaction with you and Uzi, it was like, you know, you were posting about he was your favorite. You were his, you know what I mean? You were his favorite, and he was shouting you out on the record, and JT was spazzing out on him. After that, we never seen any interaction publicly. And then two, another thing, we don't really see you interact with JT. So I feel like if you're going to be interacting with my man, then you should be able to interact with me. If you're not interacting with me after that public spectacle that was had, you shouldn't be under my man's picture like and putting hearts down there, because that's just going to make the internet go wild. Even if you three have had a conversation and everybody's cool, that the internet doesn't know. And the last time we've seen you guys three in a conundrum, it was messy. And so Ice Spice, while this could be very harmless and cool, it just looks away because the backstory of it all. You get what I'm saying? So if it were me, I probably would have just not even commented, because it was going to look messy. And then two, you don't engage enough with JT for you to be liking Uzi's pictures. So it's kind of like you're going around JT and liking Uzi's pictures when you guys have already, perceivably had drama. So I just feel like Ice has to start choosing better battles, because liking this picture of Uzi wasn't worth like the dragging. Like, especially if that was your boy, like, pay it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You got to do something else so that people know that y'all cool before you can start doing stuff like that. I mean, do a collaboration. All three of you guys go to lunch, maybe sitting on the beach, kikiing and cackling together. You ride Uzi and JT having a kiki before you start putting hearts under Uzi's page, because that looks away. And if JT's not in on it, she's going to be saying something. She ain't going to like you. The internet's going to drag it. It does look away. And Ice, I just don't feel like during this time you need any more bad press. You just don't need it. And so I probably wouldn't have done it, just because the timing of it all right now. And it just looks away, because we don't know where that story actually ended or how it ended. For all we know, they got mad and Uzi was trying to sleep with you, and now you're back flirting with him, and you and JT don't like each other. So it's like, we need, like, in order for people to stay out your business and for you to be able to be friends and like who you like and comment how you want, y'all gotta, I mean, you don't have to do anything, but if you don't want people to be dragging it and harassing you and making up false narratives, y'all make a public something where people can see that, oh, y'all are cool and everybody's okay, and then you move on. But the last time we seen was a mess at the BET Awards, and then here you are under his pictures. So, I don't know, Ice. It just looks weird, and I just don't think that you need the drama, because you are in your hate train era, and you do not need any more drama, and you don't need more drama with a dark-skinned woman. You just don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. So this is what I'm saying. Whoever's advising you, either they're not doing a good job or you're not listening. Listen to your people and don't make these mistakes, because the like and the comment was not even worth it, girl. All right. Until next time, keep that same energy. I'll see you soon. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you soon. All right. Peace out.